What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're gonna be looking at a video from Brother JR Wisdom. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all look at this one because this one's crazy. Check this out.
Get mad at me for dating outside my race, but I was dating outside of my race because they was doing things better than my race. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Define better.
Well, not better because I know where she getting ready to go. Not better.
I know you said they were doing things better. I wanted to know what better meant.
Not better. I'm gonna change that.
I'm trying to save you for the
I know
people,
you is. That's
for the
what I'm saying.
culture.
Not better for the culture.
There we go.
Right. Not better. I was dating Puerto Rican, I was dating Dominican, I was dating African, I was dating all type of other really size American black, right? They were doing way more of what we expect we want our woman to do more than our American. Our American got real comfortable
Give
with.
me some examples.
Oh man, I mean, their mannerisms are different. Like even my Indian one was from one of them countries over there, right? I didn't have to really say much to do and be treated like a king. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times with our own American black, they expect so much of us and what we're supposed to do. Like things like if we go out and eat and we just have a nice dinner, we can go anywhere and eat and get a nice dinner. It had to be Rue Chris, or it had to be this, that, or it had to be this, that. Then I get somebody that's just as fine, a Cuban or a Colombian. They don't care about nothing. They care about you and your household. Even though they still care about the money, but it's not about the money.
Right.
You understand what I'm trying to say? It's a difference. Not better, but sometimes we get tired of hearing, Birkin bags and sushi.
Do you think that's fair? Because I feel like there's a certain type of woman that does demand that. And to me, I think it depends on the bait you're using and where you're looking. If you're going to go get a model from Instagram that got the BBL, the snatched in stomach, and has all the things that check off money hungry and surface, you're going to get that. If you're going to meet a girl and through different ways and ask different questions, you're going to find that out a lot earlier on, that what's important to her.
I'm not doubting that, but I'm only...
Here's the problem with this. They're not listening to what this brother's saying. It's the treatment that brothers are getting from other races of women. That's the reason why they're leaving. Nowhere did anybody acknowledge that. This brother's about to, but the women didn't acknowledge what he was saying. It's the treatment that these brothers are getting. When you treat a man good, that man gonna stay for the most part. But when you treat that man like shit, don't expect him to stay loyal to you and you still treating him like shit. And that's what a lot of sisters have to realize. That's what a lot of women have to realize in general. It's not just black women. It's everybody. When you treat your man like shit and trash him and don't even respect him or the person he is, you can't be mad when he goes out and finds somebody else that's actually going to treat him well. Y'all always talking about how men always cheat, but have you ever asked, have you ever stopped and asked why that happens? Because a lot of women don't ask, they just assume. Because he just wants some new pussy. It's not always that.
I'm just talking about even if you look on just a regular dating app and just look at what a woman may state that she requires.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm saying these things because it feels as if social media, again, is the barometer, okay? And it's the comparison. And when you're comparing yourself to all these other women, and of course, even with the BBLs, because I'm like, that's fine, but I mean...
What's BBL? I'm sorry.
Brazilian butt lift.
Oh, okay.
And there's no shade to women that have
No.
them. I'm just
I was
saying.
wondering, I was waiting for it too. I'm like, excuse me?
And there's no shade to everyone that has them. I'm just saying, if you're going by just surface things and that's who you're going afterwards, then guess what? She gonna run them pockets.
No, and I'm not, and I want to get your thoughts.
I'm gonna stop before we play the rest of this video here. The gentleman with the blue shirt on with the denim outfit, that is Gravy, aka Jamal Woolard, who used to be signed to Warner Brothers, I believe. He played Biggie in Notorious. He's now a 2B movie star if you will, doing a bunch of movies. So he's transitioned completely to that from rapping. And he's not saying anything that a lot of brothers haven't said already. When you date women of other ethnicities, other races other than Black American women, it's like easier. They're more agreeable. They're more cooperative, more submissive. It's not all about what you can do for her, even though the Western or the ways of the Black American woman is very influential and is spreading throughout the world, where women are copying what it is that they're doing, which is crazy. But fellas find it's an easier time. They're shocked a lot of times about that they don't have to go through the BS. They don't have to go through you have to pay to be in a relationship with me, which is in essence what it boils down to, which is unfortunate. And on the dating apps, a lot of women are presenting themselves, this, you need to have this, you need to do this, and this. Man, listen, dating shouldn't be hard. Dating a woman shouldn't be hard. If a woman makes it difficult for you, man, peace out, bro. Peace out. Let's get back to it, though.
Doc, and as well, Amy, as a woman dating or even considering, I think that a lot of times, you know, we do value women. But when you talk about Black relationships, I think we all come with some baggage. All right? Now, some of us have some baggage that's not going to fit in the overhead compartment. And some of us have some baggage that you're going to have to pay a whole lot more for to get on this flight.
Yeah.
Right? But the reality of it is that's just who we are. And I'm talking about historic. Like if you're talking about being enslaved, where we were and how we engage each other, there's a lot of elements there. But it can be a little difficult because women have expectations in 2021 that they're watching, and they're very material expectations. I agree with you, Claudia, but I'm simply saying that
not all of them are material.
And I'm not trying to generalize.
It's just
women.
Most of the time it's pointing to American women are more material.
And it's America as a society.
Not better.
Let's bring spirit. Let's bring spirit into this.
And I gave you the space to even edit the better part, right? So and I'm with you on that. But let's say this because you guys both tie in two really important pieces, right? You talk about women who are not African American women, and you talk about the experience and what is the influence here. You mentioned social media, but what you're really missing here is the piece that you talk about, the enslavement part, the culture and the trauma that African American men and women.
We always use that as a crux as to why Black women act the way they act towards Black men. We always use that same excuse as to why Black women treat Black men like shit. We already know what it's about to go, gentlemen. Let's go ahead and prepare for it. If slavery did this, that's the reason why they act and treat you like shit. Let's go ahead and hear it.
Women and children have faced in this country is like unlike any other group. And so when we talk about trauma, what we know is that Black people have a lot of unprocessed trauma.
But the problem is y'all take that trauma out on us. Y'all never take it out on the people that actually did that shit to y'all. Y'all take it out on brothers. Y'all take it out on the Black men that's supposed to be there to support you and that actually do protect y'all. Y'all take it out on us and then treat the white man like he's gold. That's the problem. Y'all don't want to have that conversation though. Y'all think that Black men, y'all treat Black men like shit, but then the very men that actually treated y'all bad are the ones y'all gonna kiss their ass.
Have a lot of hurt. We have a lot of harm, not just back then, but right now on the daily, right? And so one of the things that we talk about as professionals within my profession is we talk about how trauma impacts people. And so we love to say, Resma Menakem, one of my favorite colleagues, he says that trauma decontextualized within a person looks like personality. And that trauma decontextualized within a family looks like family traits. And that trauma decontextualized within a people looks like culture, right? And so
interesting perspective, and that's where you talk about these generational curses and things like that. And we get into that point of slavery, particularly in the United States. But you can say that it has something to do with it, but I don't think that it was like this before Jim Crow and even shortly after Jim Crow. Black families are more cohesive. It wasn't this material. this mindset wasn't in place. This is something that has brought about over time, but I think it's largely due to the lack of men in the household. And I will say that of strong fathers, male figures, basically setting the standard of what a man should be. I think that's.
And you know what? JR is right, but here's the thing. They steadily still push that same narrative. Every time we had this conversation about why black men are choosing non-black women, or why black women are choosing, or why black women treat non-black men better than they treat their own men, we always go back to that same fucking conversation. That same tired ass conversation. We always go back to it. Oh, there's hidden traumas in everybody. Yes, I understand it. But the thing is, y'all take out the trauma that y'all been through on brothers. Y'all steadily take that trauma out on us and make us feel like shit. And then you go over to the white man and still treat that man way better than what you treat us. Y'all call us bullet bags and then want us to, at the same time, protect y'all, but y'all never want to have a conversation as to why each and every time a black man deals with a black woman, it's always about the trauma that she's dealt with. We never talk about the trauma that black men still go through. Y'all always want to talk about the conversations about y'all. Y'all never want to bring up the fact that we've been through a hell of a time in this country, and we've been through a hell of a time going through it with our own women. Our own women treat us like shit, and then we be over here always having a conversation of black men need to stay with black women, but we never had that conversation when it comes to black women being with white men, Asian men, Latino men. They treat them better than what they treat their own men. They'll treat them like they're gold and treat the black man like they're shit, and then expect the black man to still protect them. That's been the whole fucking problem the whole damn time. Y'all want protection for y'all, and y'all will still want to at the same time treat us like shit, but y'all want us to doggone put on the fucking save abroad cape when y'all need help, but y'all won't even extend that same grace to us. So it's like, why are we even protecting y'all? Why are we trying to be with y'all and y'all still treat us like shit? And we've been through the same fucking history. Black men get beat in the fucking fields and y'all going through y'all trauma in Master's house or out there with us. So we not discrediting the fact that black women been through trauma. But the problem is y'all use that trauma as a crux. Meanwhile, talking shit about black men, saying black men ain't done nothing in their lives. That fucking conversation is tired, and I'm tired of hearing it too. Because we as brothers, we still even though we've been through some shit, we've been through hell, we still have the common decency and the common courtesy to still treat y'all with respect. Despite having people like Cynthia G come out on YouTube still trashing us and calling us bullet bags in her enclave, saying the same shit about us. That shit hurts. When we hear all the time about brothers being bullet bags and shit, that shit hurt. Then when a black man gets with a white woman, oh, he's a sellout, he's this and that. But y'all ain't say nothing about Serena Williams. Y'all ain't say nothing about Halle Berry or any of these other women that's been with white men or Latino men. Y'all don't say nothing about them, but anytime a brother goes out there and date a white woman or a Latina or a damn Asian woman, oh, he's a sellout, he's this and that. It's time out for that shit. Y'all always want to use y'all trauma as a crux. I understand that. Y'all been through a lot of hell. So have we. That's the problem. But anyways, I'm done with this whole entire conversation. Anyways, like, share, subscribe to the channel, support the podcast, spot.com. If you guys want to go over to blackstarmerch.com and pick up some merch, please do. I will see you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for watching, and I will be back on camera tomorrow, but I'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys.